Damn. I've been hustling backwards, I was running through QPs and spend the profit all on fashion and this paper stacking up. I ain't gotta say I flex. If you open up your eyes, it ain't that hard to see I'm blessed. Never would imagine God would use me as a canvas, just a working piece of art to show these niggas it can happen. So let's get it cracking, Captain. I've been trying, bitch, I'm lit. I done been through hell and back, the fire still ain't burn my fit. Everything I said would happen, starting to really come to pass. Had to really hold my faith, cause life was really beat my ass. I was built with perseverance, so I can always get me back. It's a never-ending cycle when you out here chasing bags. I've been needing clarity, shit ain't been what it seemed. If I told you about my life, you would think it was make-believe. Think shorty kinda cute, but then maybe it's Maybelline. I can tell you what's to come, is you patient to wait and see. I'm a solid ass nigga, baby. Let me show you something you ain't seen lately. I've been working 7 days a week, baby. Sliding through the city, OG facing. I've been thinking about my life with every step I take. This shit didn't really make no sense, I had to step on faith. I pray that as I take this journey, you show me your face. Cause it's getting really fucking hard to see who really fake.
It's a new day.
Yes. It's a new day. What's up with it, family? Hey. Man. That show feel good. Black Attack, what's up with you, homie? That show feel good. Four-ounce sniper, what's up with you, homie? Man. It's a new day. Kevin Dunbar, the scholar in the building. What's up with you, homie? Hey, 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 hey. It's a new day. Man, that feel good. Ah, man. Shiny, get in there. Get in there, Shiny. I don't think y'all realize, like, this is like the highlight of my day. New day, new day. It's a new man. New day, new day. It's a new, hey, new day, new day. It's a new, yes, Lord. What's up with it, family? Hey, new day, new day. It's the anthem. It's a new, man. New day, new day. It's a new, man. What's up with it, family? What's the damn deal, man? This is Junior the Truth. And this is indeed, man, the Black Coffee Club live, man. Yes. Hosted by yours truly, Junior the Truth, man. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate it, man. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. I couldn't tell it all at all. Thank you. And shout out to you for, man, starting your day with me, man, breaking bread and or faking dead. Thank you. Man, thank you. I can be followed via social media, or excuse me, I can be followed over all of your social media platforms. Via the handle Junior the Truth. It's JuniorTruth, and that's over all your social media platforms, man. Each and every one, I'm there. But if you're really looking for me, you can catch me over on www.JuniorTheTruth.com. That is the hub. All things Junior the Truth, man. You can pull up on me over there. Yes, www.JuniorTheTruth.com. This show, of course, is brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted grooming products specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. Salute to everybody that shows love to the Black Gentleman Grooming Company, man. Yes. Yeah. Man. Like that, y'all don't understand, man, that new day do something to me, man. It really, truly do. But salute to you all, man, and thank you all for coming in to day 2, the second part of Authenticity 101, our series where we are going through, man, and really truly begging the question what authenticity really means in today's world. Salute to you all. Day 2 today is we're gonna embark on another great journey. You understand what I'm saying? Here in the Black Coffee Club, where conversation meets consciousness for sure. But yesterday we asked, what the hell is authenticity anyway? And today we're going to talk about what it costs and what it's worth, because there are costs and value associated with authenticity. You feel me? Like being real sounds beautiful. Like it does. Being real, it sounds beautiful. Like, yeah, it sounds good. Like it sounds wonderful until it starts to cost you your comfort. You feel me? Like it's all, Papa and them used to say it's all fun and games till somebody get their eye poked out. You feel me? It's all fun and games till somebody get their eye poked out. Like authenticity is good. Like being real, quote unquote, is good. Like it's all good until it starts to cost you comfort. You feel me? Until it starts to cost. Yeah. Yeah. Like you got to sit with that for a second, right? And think about those times when you've, operated in your full authenticity, and think about what it cost you. Think about how comfortable that was. Think about how it felt, good and bad. You got to sit with that for a while. Like you really have to sit with that. How did that feel? What did that cost? What ended up happening? You have to sit with that. Yeah, you have to sit with that. Yeah, you have to sit with that. Like I'm sitting with that. I'm really, truly sitting with that. But we're going to talk about, once again, the benefits that build you and the costs that actually test you when it comes to operating in your authenticity in our second installment of Authenticity 101. Man, I can't wait. Let's get it.
One, two, I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.
Yes, indeed. Once again, another round of applause for those of you all who are coming in. Salute to everybody that's catching this via the live stream. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you. Salute to the replay gang as well. Thank you so much, man. Y'all be sure to smash the like button and get active in the comment section. We come in here and we come to do work. Like we're coming to work on ourselves. Mastering ourselves is a very hands-on situation. It's very much hands-on. And Salute to the people that are after my own heart, my podcast family, the hashtag Junior Mafia, the podcast Mi La Familia. Salute to you all. Thank you all so much. Everybody that's catching this podcast, no matter where you consume your podcast, man, I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. But salute to the family, that everybody that's taking the time to get on this content. So once again, man, day 2 of Authenticity 101. Today, we're tackling the cost. You feel me? We're tackling the cost and the benefits, or the benefits and the cost. Let's start with the good stuff. You feel me? Like let's start with the good stuff. You know what I mean? And hopefully I start giving y'all the good stuff and y'all stick around. You feel me? Let's talk about the benefits, the rewards. What are the rewards of authenticity and operating therein? For one, it's the fulfillment and purpose. Living in alignment with your values creates peace that money and status can't buy. You understand what I'm saying? Like it really creates peace that money and status can't buy. Like when you really are operating in your authenticity 24/7, like when you in every instance, in every situation, you do the best that you can to remain authentic to yourself, like you are at peace. You feel me? And it's a peace, it's an uncommon peace. It's an uncommon peace. You understand? Like, I'm a heathen. And so you can't be shocked when I'm somewhere and I act like a heathen. Like I am, y'all know y'all ever heard somebody cuss in church? I know. Y'all don't send this to the big mama Neil and auntie Neil. You feel me? But yeah, I will cuss in church. Like, you feel me? Like I'm him. Like I am a person that if you say something crazy to me, I'm gonna say something crazy back, and I pretty much don't care who you are. You know how, like, you feel me, y'all grandmamas and aunties and the old folks come and they talk to you crazy. I say crazy shit right back. Like I'm not wired too tight. You feel me? But I'm authentically me. And it's peace. Like it's peace. Like old folks you don't get to be disrespectful to me and think that I'm not gonna be disrespectful. You feel me? If your kids come up to me and punch me, and when they turn around and walk away, I'm going to kick them in their back. Like I'm really gonna punch the shit out your baby. If your baby come up, you know how kids come up and still on you and take off running. No, I will kick your baby when they running. Like I am authentically myself, and there's a spirit of peace that's over me from me just really being my authentic self. I'm also a person who I'm gonna love on you. I'm gonna love on you if you love on me. I got kind words for you if you got kind words for me. I'm gonna do things that I need to do to go over and beyond myself to help those that need help, so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, damn, I'm just authentically myself, and it feels good. And I have this peace that's over me. Like, don't I look peaceful? Like I'm literally at peace. And you see people who don't have that peace because they are not in their authentic space. When you go into these places, especially these jobs and when you go into, shops and stores and shit, and you see people look stressed. People are worn down. People are hurting. You understand what I'm saying? People are working and operating outside of their authentic selves, so much, in fact, that they've lost touch with who they actually are. And they're not fulfilled. And they're not in the pursuit of their purpose. But that is a reward of being your authentic self. One, fulfillment and purpose. And it's something that money and status can't buy. Even the people with money, like y'all know the people you be looking at and they look like they be having stuff. And then if you ever get to really interact with them, do you realize and see how miserable they are? How difficult their life is? Especially those people who have to do sucker shit for money, but that's a whole nother conversation. The next reward is confidence and resilience. When you stop pretending, you stop being afraid of exposure. You understand what I'm saying? Like you stop being afraid of being exposed. Like I'm not I don't care nothing about nobody trying to expose me. Like, this is what it is. And then your confidence, it becomes internal. It's not borrowed. Like, it's for real. Like, this is really me. Like, this is not fake confidence, which is arrogance. For those of y'all that don't know, arrogance is no more than fake confidence. It's unmerited confidence. But when you really operating in your authenticity, you have the opportunity to build up true, real confidence because you are confident in who you really, truly are. Yeah. Salute to AB. I see you. Mac of the South. What's up with you? Tay Tay, the real queen of MMA. I see you in the building. No, you like can be confident in who you are. Number 3, this is a big one for me. Deeper relationships. Deeper relationships. Authenticity attracts truth, right? Pretense attracts performance. So if you are a person, and I'm gonna help, and I'm gonna get in some of y'all's on some of y'all's property. If you are a person that you are just out and about and you're at a store and a total stranger comes up to you and they give you their life story, like they just start talking to you and oversharing, and you just kind of like, whoa. And you might not have uttered a word. You might have just said, hey, how you doing? And that opportunity presented itself for someone to really pour into you and have an exchange with you. Your authenticity attracts that. Like when you're operating in that space, it attracts that. You people coming, you people, listen to how I sound. You people, a lot of y'all come in here every morning. Old school Winston Lee, right on cue. Y'all in here every day because of the relationship that we have. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I was not even thinking about the fantasy football league this year. The Simple Truth Fantasy Football League. I wasn't even thinking about this year. Old school Winston Lee said, man, what's up with the fantasy football league? I'm like, damn, you really trying to have a league bet? We had a league bet. Open it up. Let's get it. This was like 2 or 3 days before kickoff. Old school Winston, because of the connection that we have. Based on this, it's based on authenticity and attracting that. I have a lot of authentic relationships with folks. A lot of deeper relationships with people based on authenticity. Pretense attracts performance. So if I'm up here and I'm pretending to be something, right? So when you see me or when we interact, then you got to be pretending as well. Like you're going to pretend if I'm pretending. But when I'm being me, I am who I am, that attracts you coming to me with you being who you are. And then we can really, truly have a relationship. And we could really, truly have a relationship. Authenticity attracts the truth. Real connections come from honesty, like not hype. It's not hype. It's not a million followers over here. It's not 10,000 people in the chat coming in here to talk about self-mastery and to have real conversations. It's not. We have a very deep relationship with people, and we can come in here and we can share. I can come in here and talk to you all about my losses. I can come in here and sometimes I have to turn the camera off because I'm getting all misty-eyed and teary-eyed. You feel me? Like, nah, we have real relationships here. The relationships that we have offline when y'all hit me. Nah, we have real connections and real relationships, and it's only gonna get better. All right. The next reward is mental health and freedom. When you're your authentic self, you have less anxiety, less stressed. You are no longer editing yourself every moment. Like y'all can write that down. That's a bar. When you are really operating in yourself, you're really who you truly are and you are aligned, you're not editing yourself every moment. Now you got to be this in this moment. Then when you go over there, you got to be this. Then you got to go back there and be this. No, you're not editing yourself. You don't have to edit yourself. This is me. You feel me? Tay, in Georgia, when I walked in and I hugged you, in 78 Suite, I came on and said, Tay, and I hugged you. And I said, damn, that's Tay Tay. Tay Tay said, damn, that's Junior. Like this is me. Like this is really who I am. Like this is me. I don't have to edit myself. KG, the first time I seen you, bro, was outside of the tank. That like I remember this stuff, bro, because we have authentic relationships. You feel me? It was outside of the Tank Davis weigh-in. You and Red actually missed the weigh-in. Y'all had missed the weigh-in, and I was coming out the weigh-in, and we were at Olympic Park, downtown Atlanta. Y'all was walking, and I was walking. We ran right into each other. Damn, that's really Junior. Like, nah, that's really Red. That's really K_G_. And we've been locked in since. Like, it's, you feel me? You don't have to edit yourself. Like, I'm not editing myself. KG is not editing himself. Red is not edit. You don't have to edit yourself. This is me. I'm not editing. Even if I don't see eye to eye with somebody, or you don't see eye to eye, or you don't like something I do, or I don't like something you do. Like, we don't have to edit anything. You be your authentic self. And when you don't have to edit yourself, it's less anxiety. You're not anxious. You're not stressful. You're not getting up worrying about what mask you got to put on for the day. No, I'm showing up as me every day and in every way. And it's got to be good enough. It's got to be good enough. The next reward of authenticity, man, is creativity and engagement. Lala D, what's up with you, love? When you move from your truth, like when you really moving from who you are, ideas flow. Like, work feels like expression, not obligation. Like, it really feels like expression. Like, it's not like the work that I do, like everything that I do is so expressive. Like, everything is like y'all see the work, everything got my DNA on it. You feel me? Like, everything. So when you see stuff, it's like it got my DNA on it. Like, this is literally me. This is, and you can tell by by the intro. This is me. This is authentically me. I keep saying it, but this is authentically me. I've never been able to be so creative in my life, but this is the thing though, right? I happen to be in this space where I'm doing it this way. But can you imagine me at a university? Like, can you really imagine me at a college as a educator? Like, I did it there too. I did it there too. Like, I literally did it there too. Like, everything that I've ever done, I've done my best to try to stay aligned. Once I realized I was out of alignment, let me say that, because I wasn't always in alignment. I realized that I was out of alignment. I realized I wasn't being authentically who I am. And once I realized it and I really worked at correcting it, and I stayed working at correcting it, I've always taken the opportunity to be creative, and my ideas flow, and my work feels like expression and not obligation. So whether I'm in here writing a book on time management, or a book on leadership, or a book on whatever, you feel me, just really, I'll just say, establishing the whole franchise of the Simple Truth books, right? Whether I'm doing that, or if I'm at a university and I'm engineering a bridge program that brings Cincinnati public school students to come to community college in Northern Kentucky because of the proximity, and I'm helping to engineer that program and push that initiative with my passion and my creativity. Like, it's there because I'm operating in authentically who I am, and it's not obligation. Oh, Lala, don't start tripping. Lala, don't start tripping. I ain't finna, don't start tripping. Don't start tripping on me. And then lastly, right? It's a practical example for me is just realizing the moment, and I'm constantly in this space, but the moment I really stopped people pleasing, and the relief that I felt when I stopped people pleasing, and I really worked on and focused and honed in on who I authentically am. I was in a meeting one time. It was I tell this story all the time. I was new. at a university, and they were doing some things that I didn't agree with at the university, and I didn't like it, and it was having an impact on my students, and I didn't like it. And I was really new, and it was the first meeting. It was all staff, and they had all the new employees stand up, and the new administration and stuff stand up, and then they were going around the room. We're introducing ourselves, and the president of the college was asking, like, "Are you happy to be here?" And everybody's trained response is, "Yes, I'm very happy to be here." You feel me? So they got to me, and I explained who I was, how long I've been at the university, and the president said, "Well, are you happy to be here?" And or why you're happy to be here is supposed to be the thing. And I'm like, whether I'm happy to be here or not, like, it's still, the verdict is still out on that. And everybody in the room was like you heard the air come out the room, la la. It was like, in that moment, right? I had the opportunity to do what everybody else said, and to follow suit, or to be my authentic self, and to set my and to do something that felt right for me. You see what I'm saying? It did not feel right for me to say, "Yes, I'm very happy to be here." And I was not sure that I was happy to be here based on everything that was going on with the university. So when I said that, I sucked the air out the room. I'm standing there, and I'm looking at how I look, and I'm already, ain't a whole lot of us sitting there. And I look, and I said what I said. President kind of chuckled, like, "Oh, okay, well, hopefully we can change that." And I sat my ass down. But it was in that moment I understood the power that I have. And not just the power, I understand the responsibility that I have to myself, K underscore. I got a responsibility to me. Like, I have a responsibility to me, because guess what? I got to be with me. Like, I got to be with me. You feel me? When this is all said and done, like, when I turn the camera off and I roll the credits and I shut the studio lights out, I got to be with me. At that university, when I left that room and I left that auditorium and I had to go back to my office, I had to be there with myself. As soon as I got to the office, my vice president's calling me. She like, "What was that?" Trying to check me. But you can't check I'm uncheckable. You can't check the uncheckable. Respectfully, you can't check me. You can't check me when I'm operating from a space of authenticity. Who gonna check if you being you authentically? Who gonna check you? If you are authentically being yourself, who gonna check you? That moment paid so many dividends for me, just as a person. It really did. And when I really think about it, and I never really paid it I never, like, I've had these moments in my life, and I never really pay them the amount of attention that they need, and that I should pay them. But that moment paid a huge amount of dividends for me, just in my life, and me understanding my power. All right. So now let's talk about the cost of authenticity. We didn't get all the, hold on, let's give it up for the good stuff. You feel me? Yeah. 704 Joe said, "You can't check me, motherfucker." Like, what? You can't check. I'm operating in my authenticity. I'm being really who I am, and I'm being genuine to myself. And just because you're choosing to not be your genuine self, that's on you. I'm choosing to genuinely be myself. And on top of that, the shit can get primitive, KG. Like, the shit, let's be clear. Hold on. Let's clip this too. We're gonna have to clip this part. Because we all in and out of these professional positions, and we in these spaces in our life, and we in and out to churches, and in and out of the communities, and so on and so forth. And the thing about me being in these boardrooms, and being in these classrooms, and being in these spaces where, as a leader amongst other leaders, and so on and so forth. 704 Joe, one thing we can do is we can be clear. This shit can get primitive. Like, we can talk in politics and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, this shit can always get primitive. It can always get primitive. Yeah. We can always loosen our ties and go to the grass. You feel me? We can always go to the parking lot dance. Like it can get, or we don't even have, it can get primitive in here. It can always get primitive. Always. Stormy B man in the building. So that's what you can't, you can't, how you gonna check me? How you gonna check me? How you gonna check me? And I'm being my authentic self. How you gonna check me and you can't whoop me? Respectfully, and that was a woman. You know what I mean? My vice president at that time, she was a woman. She was a older lady, man, and I liked her a whole lot, man. I liked her a whole lot. But she can't whoop me. Her husband was old too, so he can't whoop me either. You feel me? He couldn't whoop me. This shit can get primitive. At the end of the day, it can get primitive. Y'all better leave me alone when I'm operating in my authentic self and I'm really truly being me. I just told y'all earlier, I'm not wrapped too tight. You feel me? I got a loose grip on reality, Stormy. I got a loose grip on reality. Louis said, I'm a caveman. This shit can get to that. It can get to that. It can get primitive in here on your ass. All right. So, okay. The cost of authenticity. The first one is vulnerability to judgment. When you reveal the truth, you expose yourself to the opinions, to criticism, and misunderstandings. And here is the this is the Mississippi cross of it, right? The irony is when people will judge your authenticity while they're pretending. People will criticize your authenticity while they are pretending to be who the fuck they is. And I gotta say it just like that. People will have the audacity to sit up, look down the bridge of the nose of their glasses at you, judge your authenticity while they're pretending to be who they are. I should turn this off. I should turn the, man, I should roll the credits. Thrive and Glow with Joe. Thrive and Glow with Joe. I should roll the credits. I should roll the credits on y'all ass. People will sit back, look down on you, and judge you in your authenticity and criticize you in their authenticity and misunderstand you in your authenticity while they are pretending to be who the fuck they are. I should roll, man. All right, I'm just playing. I ain't going nowhere. I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I'm gonna do it one day, but today ain't the day. I'm gonna roll them credits on y'all ass one day. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna roll them credits on y'all ass. And I'm gonna be out. But today ain't the day. I'm just playing. Like I'm just joking. But you're vulnerable to judgment when you operate in your authenticity. That's just it. Number 2, a cost is rejection and isolation. You feel me? Rejection and isolation. Some folks won't vibe with the real you. Some folks won't. Louis said, how much coffee creamer you got in there, man? I'm drinking blueberry tea right now, bro. I'm gonna go get my coffee right, and it's gonna be a whole lot of creamer too. A whole lot of sugar too. I might put some goddamn bourbon in it. You feel me? Just for the smell of it. I had to pay $8,000, a little bit over $8,000 to repair the transmission in my work van. And I'm about to go pick it up right now. And I have a hard time giving up this money. You feel me? I'm sitting here thinking how big, I'm sitting here trying to figure out if I want to take a penitentiary chance or not. Like 8K, like 8,000, and we right now, and we in the midst of a government shutdown, and I gotta pay $8,000 to get my van repaired. I'm not well, Louis. So I might pour me some bourbon. Yeah, I might pour me some Old Forester rye in my thing. Might pour me some Puncher's Chance. You feel me? Yeah, might have to, AB. He said, oh yeah, that's tough. And I be coming in here every day smiling and laughing. In my work van, I had to put, this is the second transmission I got to put in there, and it's $8,063.44. You feel me? Yeah, cash. And I'm in here smiling every day and playing with y'all. Y'all won't even take y'all ass over there and go buy the sweatshirt that y'all told me to create. Man, I ought to cut this off for real. Y'all ought to cut this off, Joe. Hey, man, but listen. All right. Rejection and isolation. Some folks are not going to vibe with the real you. Anybody who's operating in their authenticity, you know, and I know, and you know that I know, your circle is small. If you're not pretending, yeah. If your circle is small, usually the smaller the circle, the more authentic the connections. People who have these big circles of friends and they all run around with each other and they vacationing and they kicking it and they all in each other's house. You go to somebody's house and it's 20 motherfuckers, and I can't think of 20 people I want in my house that ain't blood and it ain't Thanksgiving. And I don't even be wanting them in my house if I'm keeping it a cold brick. Yeah. 704 Joe said, my brother, he said, 8,000 versus new truck. You a smart man. Hey man, I had to weigh out the pros and cons. I've mastered my thinking. I'm mastering my thinking, man. I'm mastering my thinking one thought at a time, bro. Because my initial reaction was to scrap the whole thing. And then I said, nah, I still need a work van. And a new work van, I would start looking at the prices and I'm like, nah, I might as well get this new transmission, have a new van. The engine is straight. Everything's done at the dealership, pristine condition, man. Y'all, can I talk about authenticity one-on-one, or y'all want me to talk about the 2019 Ford Transit Connect long wheelbase that y'all should not buy? If you see that, don't buy it. If you have one and it's still in good condition, sell it. You feel me? But anyway, man, all right. Rejection and isolation, your circle is gonna get smaller. All right, this is a big one. I just shared my story with y'all. Career risk in professional spaces, KG. I hope you listening, KG. Louis said those surface level friends. Boy, who you telling? In professional spaces, honesty can be misread as rebellion or not being a team player. You really working at being who you truly are and operating your authenticity can be viewed as you just being rebellious and not a team player. You're not gonna dance to the beat of the drum of the organization. It's a cold game. Another cost is oversharing and boundary issues. Being open doesn't mean being unfiltered. Some truths belong in private spaces. So that I'm an open book and I'm just gonna tell it all. Some stuff belongs in private spaces. You feel me? You know, sometimes you overdo it by saying, I'm just real, I'm just gonna be this and my truth, and I'm just out for the whole world to see. And it's like, some stuff for me belongs in private spaces. You understand what I'm saying? Uh 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 um it is an opportunity for you to hold on to your power, because there's power in mystique. Boxing and barbecue, what's up with it, bro? Salute to you. My brother K _ said, man, cut the shit, Junior. You been in my meetings. How you know that? Man, I know what I know, bro. I know what I know. But there's power in your mysteriousness. There's power in your ability to be mysterious. But you are susceptible in a lot of times to oversharing and boundary issues when you're operating in your authenticity. And then I'm gonna tell you the truth. The truth is, everybody don't deserve your truth. Everybody don't deserve your authenticity. Everybody don't deserve it. How can you come seeking authentic information from me and you're not being authentic yourself? How can you ask me personal, authentic questions and you're not being authentic and open and honest yourself? You feel me? People will hide and manipulate and be sneaky, do all these things, but then expect you to come out and just be your real self. Like that's nah. All right, next is rigidity and stagnation. A lot of people try to hide on their authentic behavior and on authenticity, and they use it as an opportunity to not grow, right? They use it as an opportunity to not grow and saying, just this is who I am, this is how I am what I am. And the fact of the matter is, life is about learning. Life is for learning. Life is for growth. Life is for development. From the time you've been conceived, your life is a series of developments. So you should be developing. You understand what I'm saying? And transcending and changing and getting better. You understand? Morphing into the best version of yourself. And if you're not committed to doing that, then that is a problem. And a lot of times people will try to blame authenticity on their unwillingness to grow. I'm just going to tell it how it is. I'm just me. This is just me. I'm just too real. Nah, bro. You need to grow. You understand what I'm saying? You need to stop trying to push your bullshit off on you being authentic. Yeah. Also, the last one and the last cost is exposure to manipulation. Being transparent invites trust, but predators love openness. You understand what I'm saying? People who are looking to prey on you love openness because they think that, you being transparent and you can be trusted, or you are a trusting person because you're operating, and it's just you invite all different types of energy. So you have to be careful, and you have to protect your peace at all costs. You have to protect your peace at all costs. So all right, man, let me work. Let me work so we can get out of here. So let's find some balance. Authenticity is not oversharing. You feel me? Being real does not mean being reckless. Salute to everybody that's following in, man. Y'all be sure to hit the like button for me. Being and share the content. Share. And you can support the stream if you're feeling so inclined to do so. It's the money sign Junior the Truth over on Cash App, or you can go to JuniorTheTruth.com and go over to the Truth Shop and make a purchase, man. Really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. Authenticity is not oversharing. Real doesn't mean reckless. You're not just reckless. Stop being reckless with yourself. You're not a crash test dummy. You're not a just an open vessel. You're not something that people just can come and just take from, and people can just grab you and turn you every which way but loose. Like, you're not that, and this is not that. So authenticity does not mean oversharing, especially of yourself. In fact, for me, the times that I realized, the more authentic I've been with myself and the more I've really operated in that space, the less available I have to be. You feel me? Like, the less available I have to be. Everybody can't get on my line. Everybody can't get a meeting from me. Everybody can't just pull me in on projects. Like, the more I realize I'm operating in this space and I realize how vulnerable I am, the more I realize that I'm not just open and available. Lala D says, Junior, I'm making a video off of your last point because it's too much to type here. I can't wait to see it. And let me know when you upload it so I can share it. I appreciate you, Lala. Learn to distinguish between transparency and wisdom. You feel me? Learn to distinguish between transparency and wisdom. Just because something is transparent doesn't mean it's wisdom. Think about how transparent people are with their foolishness. Think about that. Yeah, think about that. Think about that. Lala D said the one about blaming being full of shit on being authentic. People are full of shit, and then they blame it on being authentic, being real, just being who they are, them being their real selves. Well, really, ma'am, you're full of shit. Sir, you're really full of caca. Know the difference between being transparent and being wise. Transparency and wisdom are two totally different things. Periods. Two different things. Lala D said a story about a relative. I bet they the old folks too. Next is set boundaries that honor truth and protect your energy. You have to set boundaries around yourself. When you are like I just told you, when you are operating in your authenticity and you're hell bent on alignment in your life. You have to protect the alignment in your life, and you have to protect it from everybody, man. Like, you got to protect that shit from your kids. When you are operating in an alignment, you're going to have to protect it from your children. Like, you have to protect it from everybody, and you have to have the appropriate boundaries in place that honor truth and protect your energy. The next with finding balance is the goal is alignment, man. It's not approval. Being authentic means everything is aligned. And that's the goal, is to be aligned. You want to be aligned with yourself. That's what this is. You want to be aligned with yourself. You don't want to be approved by everybody. Like I just told you, you're looking for approval from people who are pretending to be somebody else. Like, they are pretending to be something that they're not. And you have the nerve to want to have approval from somebody who is pretending to be who they are. Like, I almost rolled the credits. I keep threatening. You are seeking approval from a person who's pretending to be who they are. As far as finding balance, Dez Kunkadar, what's up with you, homie? Salute to you. My BCU family in the building. You got to be open enough to connect, but guarded enough to sustain. Like, be open enough to connect to people, but guarded enough to sustain. My brother KG said, say that again. You're seeking approval from people who are pretending to be somebody else. Like, that's not them. That's not who they are. And you got the nerve to be seeking somebody's approval, and they're pretending. You're seeking the approval of a pretender. There you go. That's the sound clip. You are seeking the approval of a pretender. The last one, man, is authenticity and authentic living is a discipline, man. It's not a display. Like, it's a discipline. It's not a spectacle. It's a discipline. It is a discipline. All right, man. This is where the rubber hit the road. Practical steps. You feel me? How can we practically apply it? Here's some reflection prompts for you. You can write these down or whatever, but you can come back to these. Number one, when was the last time you felt truly yourself? We talked about this yesterday. When was the last time you truly felt like yourself? Number two is, what did you gain from that moment? What did you gain from that moment? Number three, what did it cost you? Hopefully y'all picking up what I'm putting down. What did it cost you? Number four, who in your life makes you feel safe to be authentic? Who in your life makes you feel safe to be authentic? My God. Number five, where are you still hiding behind roles and titles? Where are you still hiding behind roles and titles? Yeah. Y'all come back, and it's at the 49, 40, was about 47-minute mark. Your homework, of course, I want you to write down your top 3 personal values. I want you to compare what you wrote to how you actually spend your time and energy. So you write down your top 3 personal values. You write down how you actually spend your time and energy. The gap between those two lists is the distance between you and your authentic life. You're welcome. You're welcome. You may run it back again. I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to run it back one more time. Write down your top 3 personal values. Write down the top 3 personal values. Then write down how you actually spend your time and energy. How do you actually spend your time and energy? You're going to compare the two. The gap between those two lists is the distance between you and your authentic life. You're welcome. Like Lala D said, they're not going to match. 704 said, the internet is not real. Quote from JuniorTheTruth. It's not real, man. All right, man, we got to get out of here, man. We got to get out of here, man. It's after 9:30. I got to go give these people this money I don't want to give them. Man, authenticity is beautiful, but it's expensive, man. It's expensive. You'll lose approval, but you'll gain peace. You'll lose crowds, but you will gain clarity. You'll lose comfort, but you'll gain confidence. Every loss makes room for the truth. Like every one of them losses makes room for the truth. We can't do nothing but do the work. That's it. That's all we can do. And commit to doing the work. And hopefully y'all commit to coming back tomorrow. Tomorrow, man, we're going to move from understanding authenticity to practicing it. And I'm gonna give you all my list of the top 10 ways to live authentically. It's gonna be a powerful day tomorrow on Wednesday, man. But salute to you all, man. Thank you all so much for taking the time to tune in. I really, truly, genuinely appreciate you all. If I had a million tongues, I couldn't tell it all, man. This has been brought to you by the Black Gentleman Grooming Company. We do have a line of all natural handcrafted groomer products, specifically with you in mind. So be sure to come check us out, www.theblackgent.com. That's www.theblackgent.com. And this is JuniorTheTruth signing off, giving you your daily reminder, man, to view your life like a paradise. Until your life looks like a paradise, man. I'm a hard-born player, made. If you don't know anything else about me at the end of the day, I got to keep pushing, baby.
We offer the best grooming products for you. Yes, all natural and handcrafted too. We want to help be your swagger, your style, class, and luxury. We make our products tailor-made for you with high quality. Yeah, so get in style with the Black, yeah. Grooming company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah. The Black Gentleman Grooming Company. To give you swagger, style, class, and luxury. In luxury, yeah.
Located at www.theblackgent.com.
One, two, and I've hustled harder than most. I'm a beast on these streets, got a revolver I tote. For these niggas trying to take me off the block where I post. Up daily, sip Baileys out the bottle and smoke.